Hey you guys, it's Candace here, and I just wanted to pop in today to talk to you a little bit about letting go of the past. And a lot of times as we are searching for a new career or a new way, we tend to hold on very tightly to the past. And sometimes those ideas or old rules from our past, i.e. limiting beliefs, keep us stuck back there instead of helping us move forward. So I was listening to, I forget the title, the Way of Enlightenment or something like that by Wayne Dyer. And it's a really good audio because he has a few different speeches, and then it's like you listen to each one, so it's kind of their short speeches. Anyway, he tells this really good story, and I took a few notes so that I could tell it to you guys because I don't quite have it down yet, but I thought it was a great analogy for letting go of the past to be able to move forward into the future. So he talks about imagining your life as a boat, okay? And you're standing at the back of this boat, and you look down into the water, and what do you see? You see the wake, right? And what is the wake? These are three questions. What is the wake? So the wake is the trail that's left behind, right? And what's driving the boat? That's number two. What is making it go? What's making it go is the present movement energy that's being generated by the engine, okay? So stay with me. So the third question is the most important question. For getting rid of the past and opening yourself up to the higher awareness. So this question is it possible for the wake to drive the boat? No, we know that's not possible, right? The only thing that can drive our boat is the present movement energy that you are generating, okay? Not the wake, the trail that is left behind, the stories that you tell yourself about your boss being a jerk, or your husband not supporting you, or your parents not loving you, or you don't have enough money to start your business. Whatever those stories are, that is not what is going to drive the boat. That's the wake. That's the trail that is left behind. What you need to think about is that present movement energy that you are generating right now out of your consciousness, out of your thoughts and your beliefs. And just remember that where you place your attention is what you will manifest for yourself. I know sometimes we get so stuck in our heads and we get so stuck in our stories, but we need to generate the energy to move ourselves forward. And one way to do that is through meditation. It's through getting still and really thinking about, well, not thinking about, but getting still, noticing I hate it when people talk on Facebook Lives and their hands look huge. I just noticed that's happening. Sorry. Noticing what thoughts are coming up for us and then letting them go and not getting stuck in the wake. And I love that analogy because you really can see it. You can think about it as, why would I rely on the wake to propel me forward? Why would I count on the wake to get me to the island, to get me to the other side? Why would I count on that wake? I need to count on the engine, that present movement energy that's going to get me there. And I need to concentrate on elevating that present movement energy to get me there. Does that make sense? So I would love to hear your thoughts on this. It's starting to get a little woo-woo up in here. Margaret had mentioned that she wants a little bit more mindset stuff. And I think this is what is a driver, is embracing these new ways of thinking. Might not be new for you. Maybe it's a reminder. Maybe you've read all of these books. But I think we can all hear it as many times. I mean, I could listen to this stuff every single day and still be stuck in that wake and still think, oh, well, you know, that lady got the raise, so there's probably no more money left for me. So why would I ask? Or I haven't been doing a very good job. Why would I ask for a bigger account? Whatever the story is that we tell ourselves, and we get so stuck in that. So I just wanted to bring this story to you today, this little analogy, so that you can maybe visualize this and keep this in your mind as you draw out your visualization for your future, as you think about your conscious thought. What thoughts are you letting yourself think? And maybe catching yourself when you're not having very helpful thoughts. So I'd love to hear your thoughts, your comments below. And I just want to show you guys, this is so funny. I come out here a lot on my lunch break to just meditate and take a breather and get fresh air. And in the winter, obviously it's been cold, and so I sometimes have my coat on and I just come out here and sit. And I usually meditate and just close my eyes for a minute and try to get energy for the afternoon. And when I first started coming here, or when I first started this job and I was parking here, I'd always park in this similar spot, and I was so freaked out. I took a walk around this perimeter, and there were so many prairie dogs. This poor little area has been developed so much that there's just this tiny lot of land left, and that's where 1 million prairie dogs have migrated. And I used to also have phone calls with my coach during my lunch hour, and so I would sit out here and I would talk to her, and I would be like, ew, they're coming closer to my car, and I would show her a picture or something. And now I literally am like, those guys are my spirit animal. I've totally embraced them and just changed that thought. I mean, there's a good example of like, oh my gosh, I have to turn the camera around and show you guys. But I don't know if you can see, if I can zoom. They bark like little dogs. I think that's why they must be called prairie dogs. But if you look over here, I mean, they're everywhere. This is a bad example because I'm kind of sitting over a hill. But I mean, sometimes there are bunnies, sometimes there are birds, geese usually. Anyway, it's not very exciting, but thanks for tuning in, guys, and please comment below. Have a great day.